Moeller. And I have several pictures of that restaurant. And it's obviously they did some remodeling different times because this side shed was changed on this one. This was taken in 1919. You see the gas pump, Chris Moeller's restaurant, and today part of that is still there, that building. And the reason, if they would have tore it all down to remodel, they'd have had to move it back 70 foot from the road. So that's why the restaurant is still close to the road. What you see there is the old bar room. I mean, where they have like a banquet room, that's the old bar room.
What's interesting with that picture too is you have the gas pumps out front, but the horse is in the back, so you can see that transition period.
And a watering trough, and here's another picture of it. I have one picture here. Here. This was called a sample room and select lager room.
A what room?
I don't know what year that would have been. And this is a picture of my grandfather and grandmother in the bar. And you can see there's a jar there, I think it's pickles or something in the bar.
Here, yeah.
What does this mean, sample room?
I don't know, unless they were sampling some home brew.
Wait a minute, what year did Prohibition start?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, something.
I don't know. My grandmother
Didn't it start in 1919 or something like that? So it might have, I just saw something on the TV the other day and I know it lasted for 14 years. So it may have been that they could legally sample some stuff. Or, yeah.
Or not.
Yeah, my grandfather owned it from 1910 till 1925. There's a picture that was 1914. My dad and 3 of his brothers on a sleigh. And it says the sleigh was built by the Zine brothers. I have no idea about that, but it's written right on the back. This was a picture of my grandfather on his obituary. Born in 1872, and he died in April of 25.
Oh, thank you.
There's another picture of my grandmother and my dad had 1 sister and 4 brothers. And this was the youngest brother, Frank. And that was my dad, and they had him in a dress. At that time he had good curly hair. I have a couple other pictures of Johnsburg fire truck. And I don't know what year that was, but probably it was formed in 26, so it had to be somewhere around 1930, maybe. I had some.
Winston, what do you think what is this?
Pardon?
What is this?
That's the
It's a memorial.
memorial plaque.
Yeah.
The obituary notice.
You really, okay.
They might have just framed them or something, had them made up. I've never seen one, but
I've never seen anything like that.
No,
Interesting.
something I have never. These are just some pictures of a parade in Berkowitz. And it's St. Johnsburg, Sanborn Farm Company, Berkowitz Band, and this is Berkowitz too, and Adams. I don't know what year, maybe somebody here would know what the buildings are. I picture them across from the old fire hall, but it doesn't look like that store.
In Sanborn?
And I see the steeple of the old Holy Ghost Church.
yeah, there was a Jago store, I think, across the street.
Yeah, that's where I would picture it to be, but on there it don't look like a store.
Okay.
I'm here visiting with my mom. I'm curious, how did so many Germans come to this area?
You just picked the,
God brought him here.
they came into Buffalo first, and then they started, because there's already a bunch of Buffalo Germans. And then they just started looking for property around, and a bunch ended up in Berkowitz, and a little bit later, some broke off here into Johnsburg. A bunch went to Martinsville, which is part of North Tonawanda now, and then Walmore is the other one. They already had, they bought property that was already there, homes that were already there. These other guys had to build things quickly, so, but that's basically just, they ended up this way, mostly for religious reasons, and it was out of Buffalo. It was centered in Buffalo, basically, and all sorts of stuff, you know, around it. So.
The ones who went to where I'm from in Sanborn and St. Peter's on Walmore Road, they bought what was already established Mennonite farms.
A lot of old stone homes along
And
Lockport
that's
and
The old
Saunderson.
fieldstone homes and barns, some of them too. And they offered them a good deal, and the Mennonites all chose to move.
They went up to Canada. I forgot where in Canada, but they just moved as a group up there, so, yeah.
These are just some
Thank you.
pictures I found that are destroyed on Night Falls Boulevard, 1928.
Oh, a flood.